Sorry, this isn't necessarily my forte. All right. I'm just going to get going. Welcome, friends and family. Brenda and I are delighted that you are here to celebrate the 2 milestones with us this evening. We understand that a lot of people have traveled and from different places. From maybe you came from Chester County, the next county over. Maybe you're coming from New York. Maybe you're coming from Texas, California, Saudi Arabia. We have people from all over the world tonight, and we thank you for making the journey and being a part of this event this evening. So thank you. And this is the ideal venue. Is this an awesome venue? So Brenda has had a lifelong love of fine art, no question about it. We are members of not only here, the PMA, but the MoMA, Met. I mean, we're members everywhere. So this is a really, really cool venue. And no doubt a lot of you have had a personal tour from Brenda here at this venue, right? Clap if you've gotten a tour from her. There you go. So, and for me, this is an ideal venue because I'm a huge fan of Rocky and I love the Rocky franchise. So it serves both purposes perfectly. But seriously, first, again, we'd like to thank everyone that participated in making this night possible, and especially my daughters, Alexandra, Alyssa, Ashley, Autumn, and Sean. Robert for an amazing video. You guys, I know a lot of work went into it. I imagine a lot of hours went into it, and really want to thank and recognize you guys for that help. So I mentioned 2 milestones. One is our birthday, the other is our 40-year anniversary, right? So I'm not going to talk about our birthdays, and I'm not going to talk about our birthdays for a reason. I believe my parents may not have been honest with me about my birth year, because I can't figure it out. I'm supposedly turning a certain age, but I feel better than I did when I was 30. I think I look better than I did when I was 30. I still think like I'm in my 20s. I haven't decided what I want to do professionally yet. I'm still working on that. And then look at my wife, my beautiful wife, not a day over 30. So that said, I was planning a long, heartfelt presentation on my unwavering love of my wife and the amazing person that she is. But my son made a supposedly an awesome video that we're going to see. It was supposed to go before I came up tonight, but I don't want to duplicate or be redundant. So I think that's going to tell our story and do a really, really nice job of telling our story. Plus, once I started talking about my love of my life, I'd be up here for 3-4 hours, and you guys would be like, come on, stop. Because I love this woman more than anything in this world, with every fiber of my existence, and that's always been the case. She's been my passion for 45 years now. We dated for 5 years before we married. And now is just one of just 10 girls that makes my heart beat. Oh, it's 10. You guys are wondering 10. Wow, there's Brenda. There's my beautiful 4 daughters, Alexandra, Alyssa, Ashley, and Autumn. And then there are my granddaughters, Anne-Marie, Penelope, Grace, Ayla, and Lily. My heart beats for each one of them. And then if we add, and I don't want to leave my sons out, my grandsons, my God, the number would get pretty crazy. So, again, Robert's film will say it better than I probably could here tonight, so I'm just going to let that speak for itself. But I did want to talk about our blessings. So, Brenda and I were young. We were very young when we got married, right? We were 19 years old. Brenda turned 20 a week later. I was a couple months later. So some people could say, wow, that's pretty young. And I probably, if it were my daughters, I probably would have said, wow, that's pretty darn young, right? But Brenda and I knew that the love that we had for one another was going to stand the test of time. There was no question about that. But what we didn't count on were the blessings that we would have over the next 40 years. And amazing blessings. And I just want to talk about them for a second. And no, it's not success, it's not material items, but it's the blessings that really matter in this world, family. So I'm just going to itemize a few things because, how can I not? 8 children, all now adults. All spectacular individuals that have grown to be amazing adults. We couldn't be prouder of our children as each one of them embodies the absolute best of both Brenda and I. Our 7, soon to be 8 grandchildren, Eli, wherever you are, Henry, Marie, Penelope, Grace, Ayla, and Lily. We never could have imagined the joy that each one of you brings us. When we started out, again, 40 years ago. Our son-in-laws, our daughter-in-laws, our children's partners, friends, we love and adore each one of you, and each one of you a blessing. Our in-laws, the Felixes, the Cantors, the Gonzales, and the Battersbys. We feel especially blessed that our married children married into loving families with strong values and love our children as their own. And that, as a parent, that is a blessing in itself. Our siblings, sisters and brothers, whether biological through marriage or in law, each of you are loving, supportive, awesome individuals that set the standard for being great siblings and great aunts and uncles to our children and grandchildren. So we thank you for that. Our parents, their support, love, help, and guidance we received while raising our unusually large family over the years was invaluable. For me personally, my father-in-law, the great Elliot GGP, great-grandpa, has always been the gold standard of decency, honor, and family values. He's my role model, and I've aspired to be half the man he is when it comes to family values. Get this last page off. There we go. Okay, our nieces and nephews. Chris, Spencer, Austin, Egan, Tyrell, Nick, William, Marcus, Lamar, Dimitri, and Taylor. You make us proud every day. We love you, appreciate you, and love having you part of our lives. So thank you guys. And I have the honor of working with a few of them. A number of them help out at our farm, and they're amazing. It is I never could have imagined what that would be like. And last but not least, to you, our dear friends. Maybe we've been friends for decades. Maybe we've worked together. Maybe you're dating or dated a family member. Maybe you attended one of our parties, or in recent years ended up at Sam playing Manhunt until 2 in the morning. Or maybe you played in our annual Turkey Bowl football game at Thanksgiving. However you came into our lives, you are part of our story and our family. We value our relationship and love calling you part of our family. Each of you enrich us and are a vital part of our lives, our happiness, and our family's journey. These are the blessings that we are most thankful for and the ones that matter most to us. So I was going to say, please eat, drink, and dance to your heart's delight. And we're going to head up the stairs right now to eat. But I believe there's a video we're going to watch before we
is it a video? Where's that?
So, again, guys, thank you for being part of our story.
Thank you.
The 40 years would be meaningless if it weren't for this crowd. This is very humbling. So are we good with the video?
We have something else first.
Oh, we're going to head up. Is that right?
No, there's something else.
There's something surprise.
Okay, I'm sorry.